course, the sun decides to come out right before I go back in. So, I felt what you were feeling. Like, it's weird. Like, it's weird because I went through everything and nobody else at the time, none of my friends were going through it. So, I felt alone and isolated. And there was a lot of nights I cried. Like, in the bathtub, I don't care. I didn't care. There was times I'd be at the gym and I would cry because, like you, I'd have these thoughts. And I told you the one that really got me is that, so Alzheimer's dementia is different than the Lewy body dementia. So my dad knew something was wrong with him. And that's when he would be the most scared. And I've told you that. So, like, my two worst memories is my mom looking scared at the end when I said goodbye, and then my dad crying like a little kid, clinging to me and sobbing and saying, I don't want to forget everybody. I'm afraid I'm going to forget you all. It's like, I don't know what they think. See, and it's so weird. Like, I've said to people, like, you get over things in time, but if I was an actress and I needed to, like, cry, I'd go back to those moments would be where I would get my emotions from. Oh my God, my air just kicked on and scared me. And that's why Tony was never good at, like, understanding what I was going through. And it was just devastating. It's hard. And I understand, like, not wanting to cry and stuff, but see, I'm a crier. I don't think crying makes you weak. Crying cleanses my soul, for me personally, because if I don't cry, then I just feel like, you know, like, okay, so, like, I'm not a puker, but, like, if people don't puke, they feel nauseous the whole time until they finally puke. I feel really depressed until I cry, and then it sometimes passes. So I just think you just got to keep visiting him. You just got to keep fighting. He's in there, and he's not ready to give up yet. He's not ready to go. One thing I've always known is when they're ready to go, they go. My mom didn't go for 5 fucking days. They were like, yeah, it'll be, same thing with my grandmother. They said, oh, it'll be like 4 or 5 hours. My grandmother hung in there 18 hours. My mom hung in 5 days. It was a lot. That was a lot. But my mom was probably like, fuck you all. Like, how dare you try to get rid of me? I'm not leaving yet. Like, nah. But I thought she would want to go right away to see my dad, but I don't know what happens after we die. I know what the Bible says.